Well, there's no uncertainty about what the number one issue in the country is, and it's inflation. Over 90% of Americans are extremely concerned about inflation or somewhat concerned about inflation. We already know that some of the most reputable economists in the country have said that the bill that passed back in March is the principal reason for the raging inflation that we have. And now we have reputable economists who actually support BBB, liberal-leaning economists, who say that if BBB passes, it will only exacerbate, only make worse.
Another big news development this week, besides all of these trials going on, what's going on with spending in Washington? It's still going on, to put it mildly. The House approving by the narrowest of margins a measure that calls for at least $2 trillion in spending, depending on how you want to count it. And again, the Congressional Budget Office saying it's going to be a lot pricier than it was originally billed. The read on this with New Jersey Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew. He was not among those who voted for that measure.
Sanders pointed out the biggest tax beneficiaries are the millionaires. The people that are going to be paying the most are going to be lower income people. Look at the natural gas tax. We're getting ready to face a cold winter. Imagine paying 30% more for your electricity bill because of what the Democrats put in this bill, because they want to go spend millions more. They want to have millions more people get amnesty at the same time the Biden administration is negotiating.
Republican lawmakers, everybody, are warning Biden about the new IRS tax enforcement proposal and how it can negatively affect Americans. So the new social safety net bill will fund many new relief programs. And today, the House of Representatives passed the largest expansion of the social safety net in decades. A $1.75 trillion bill that funds universal pre-K, Medicare expansion, renewable energy credits, and affordable housing. The final vote was 220-213, and only one Democrat voted against the bill. And so now it has cleared the House, and Biden's Build Back Better Act goes to the Senate, where it is likely to be revised in the coming weeks. Chuck Schumer said he aims to have the chamber pass the bill before Christmas. The House will need to vote on it again before the bill is altered. And if the measure is signed into law, the bill will profoundly change how many Americans live, especially families with children and low-income Americans. Currently, the bill includes universal preschool for all 3 and 4-year-olds, in addition to helping millions of children prepare for better school. The benefit would enable parents of young children to return to the workforce earlier. In addition, the bill includes 4 weeks of federal paid parental leave. And on top of that, the bill includes a year of expanded child tax credits. Extended crisis-era Affordable Care Act subsidies are also included in the bill. The bill represents a major victory of Nancy Pelosi. She pulled together a divided caucus with conflicting interests and united it behind a sprawling 200-plus page bill. Pelosi and Democratic leaders had initially hoped to pass this bill on November 5th, the same day the chamber voted to pass a $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill. Democratic moderates, however, insisted upon seeing Congressional Budget Office analysis of the bill's impact before they voted on it. That analysis was released Thursday. Democrats hoped for a vote on Thursday night, and Republican leader Kevin McCarthy derailed those plans with a rambling. Progressives were reluctant to throw their weight behind the infrastructure bill without an ironclad assurance that moderates would turn the votes for the Build Back Better Act. This Build Back Better Act and a separate bipartisan infrastructure bill would represent the defining achievement of Biden's first year in office. The president signed the infrastructure bill into law early this week, and together they fulfill his core campaign promise to the American people. And so the bills could hardly come at a more important time for the president, as inflation and global supply chain crisis dominates many American sentiments about the economy. But the good news is this: Bernie Sanders wants the bill approved, everybody. Yes, according to the California Employment Development Office, another opportunity to seek unemployment assistance was announced for people who previously were denied. If you were denied unemployment assistance benefits previously, the California Employment Department encourages you to check your unemployment insurance online account to see if you're now eligible. According to analysis, California is expected to be flush with excess cash in the next budget year, and that could potentially trigger more stimulus payments in 2022. The state will likely have to give more money back to taxpayers in order to meet its limit. And the IRS has also started issuing tax refunds to those who received unemployment benefits in 2020, with around 1.5 million refunds sent out, adding to almost 9 million already distributed since May 2021. As it stands, the American Rescue Plan Act, if sent was sent out to provide relief to Americans who received unemployment compensation in 2020, and there's an exclusion cap of $10,200. Everyone, I truly appreciate your support. If you believe that President Biden must send out the fourth stimulus check, tell me in the comments down below. Until next time, have a great day.